recap while we load in. We're standing in a bar. Oh, that's right! The rich,
Cumberbatch.
floppy, not at all Benedict Cumberbatch has arrived, right? And we have to fix the Fae child's bow. And there's the horse in the alley, and it's definitely belonging to him, but it's going to kick us. So we need something to make the horse behave so we can take some of its hair, so we can use the resin and make another bow for the not Fae child honest.
I love this game.
This game is very bizarre.
Previously on the excavation of HOB'S Barrow. So, Thomasina Bateman is an archaeologist who is invited to town by the mysterious Leonard Shoulder to excavate HOB'S Barrow, a local Neolithic burial site. Leonard does not show up for 2 days. He claims to have been ill. The fact that we discover a white glove that perfectly matches the white glove on a clothesline outside Leonard's house suggests otherwise. So, we have passed the time in these 2 days by doing various things, including tricking the mildly passive-aggressive and unpleasant neighbor of the postmaster who's left town because he read the script, into getting into a fight with Cyrus, the happy local bigot, so that we can get into the postmaster's warehouse to find our trunk of cash and tools.
After we took out credit with the barkeeper to stand him pints so that he'd actually leave his post.
Yes.
So we've gone into debt to do this because our mysterious companion from London never showed up, sent our equipment,
didn't send the money.
but didn't send any money. So I don't know how this is going to wind up ending after all.
So meanwhile, in and amongst all of this,
Bong bong.
We've talked extensively to the local priest, who we first met puking, and
Who insisted we draw his blood.
the local station master, who's ripped us off 1.5 times.
Isn't he sitting over here in the corner?
I think he might be.
No, this is normally Cyril's seat. This is where he went.
And who we left in the woods at the exact point where the priest was getting pukey, looking at something. We've had persistent nightmares, once about what seemed to be a frightening old cat, but mostly just looked like an old cat who was a bit dribbly. And once about a little goblin living in HOB'S Barrow. We have met mysterious local children, 1 or 2 of whom may not be fully human. And we have just received confirmation that our father conducted the only excavation of HOB'S Barrow. It would seem shortly before he was mysteriously injured.
Yes, 25 years ago, when we appear to have been, his mom was pregnant at the time, though we're not sure if it was us or there was a reference to Adam, a brother. So now we've returned. Here's Leonard Shoulder, and here is the local lord, who appears to have shown up, probably looking for his newspaper, which he sent someone to get this morning and wasn't here because the postman read the script. I think that is an adequate recap of where we are. So, we've talked to Leonard an awful lot. All right, Cumberbatch, let's have you.
Poppy Magoo, let's go.
Hello there.
I'm Plucky. Speak to me.
Yes.
I think I will introduce myself.
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Ted Cross.
Okay, so maybe this is not the local lord. And the trains are out, so we can't leave. That's true.
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise.
Mm-hmm.
Sound it.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you a local, Mr. Cross?
Oh no. I'm just passing through.
Well, you might have been. I doubt you are now.
I'm a musician.
Us.
Just myself, me guitar and me horse.
What brings you to Bewley?
What do you make of Bewley?
Can't say that I know much about this place.
Oh, is that the implication? He's a beetle?
He's a beetle.
I don't usually travel this far south.
This far south.
I see.
Tell me about your music.
Are you a travelling musician?
Aye. I've been playing a new song tonight. I've just finished the lyrics.
What's it about?
You'll have to come listen.
Classic.
Is that your horse stationed in the alley?
Aye. Thistlecrack is her name.
Thistlecrack.
That's an unusual name for a horse.
Aye. It were what she were called when I bought her.
I think it's attempting to be Liverpudlian, yes.
Glutton would be a better name. She likes her treats.
Oh,
Gee.
tell me more!
But it feels wrong to change it.
Have you heard of a place called HOB'S Barrow?
Can't say I have, miss. What is it?
Never mind. Thank you for your time.
Make sure you watch my performance later, won't you?
I don't think I'll have a choice. I'm literally sleeping in the door behind me. You'll keep me up if I don't.
I'll try.
All right. Stanley, I need treats. I think we've had this conversation,
did.
haven't we?
Goodbye.
Where am I going to get treats? Oh, isn't there the lady setting up her shop?
Grandma Cakey.
See you soon.
I don't have any.
Perhaps you could barter with something.
Well, yeah, because I have like no money, don't I?
That is correct.
Am I going to buy treats from the farm stall
Perhaps.
if I fix the bow? But then I can't. All right, Leonard, are we talking anymore?
Hello again, Mr. Shoulder.
Miss Bateman.
I think we've done all of
I
this.
think we have
Is
two.
there anything else I should know about HOB'S Barrow, Mr. Shoulder?
No, lass. I'm certain we will know a lot more about it by this time tomorrow.
You have a vastly inflated sense of how fast it digs, even with more than 2 people on them.
I hope so.
Go.
I've still not been able to gain permission to excavate from Mr. Bryden.
Is that so? Perhaps you could show him something that might change his mind.
Interesting.
What else can you tell me about the previous excavation?
I think I covered it earlier, Miss Bateman.
Fine.
As you yourself said, it were a time of superstitious hysteria.
Sure.
Bye then.
What was it like, living in that period of hysteria?
I kept to myself. It didn't really affect me.
It's not.
Suspiciously.
My hens stayed healthy and their eggs kept me well fed. If one can keep a level head in such situations, one can get by.
What are you, the queen now?
Indeed. Is there anything else I should be... No other ghouls I should be worried about?
You know the answer to that. The corruption in that soil were all in the minds of men.
Sure.
Thank you for your time.
Aye, Miss Bet.
All
We'll
right.
speak more later.
I think I have to go try and talk to dude out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, are you set up yet? Can I buy some treats?
Good day.
I'm still setting up my stall. Come back later.
Been doing that for hours.
I know.
Try the church cake lady.
I didn't see her.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't think she's set up. No. See? Is he out here? Isn't that how we get to him?
What are we talking about?
The dude in the middle of nowhere by the oh dear. What are you doing out here, Wally?
Hello, Wally.
Go away!
Ooh.
You gave the door back to my sister.
Well, duh.
It wasn't very nice of you to bury her favourite toy, Wally.
I gave it to the fair folk. And you stole it back from them.
Shh! The players have realized that. The character has not.
You don't really believe in fairies, do you? You're old enough to know better.
They're real.
And they're gonna eat you!
And thanks to you, I'm cursed.
Great.
There's no such thing as curses either, Wally.
Go away.
This isn't the house. Oh, wait. Okay. We're gonna have another flashback, it sounds like. Yep. I want to play in the garden.
Mummy?
What is she burning?
His books.
Get away from the fire, Thomasina.
What are you burning?
nothing. Just waste.
Uh-huh.
Now go inside.
No. Oh no, it won't let me go any further.
Mummy?
Get away from the...
Really? That's it?
Mummy?
Get away from the fire, Tom.
What's this on the ground?
Abrax.
Oh dear.
Oh, child, no!
Mummy, what is this?
Burn it.
Abra. Oh boy. See? Alright. You need to let me dig in your house, in your garden, please. Don't make me go for your goat.
Really food? Get any horse food?
The goat's still here. Ooh. Yep. Goat. A bucket. By the way, do you have any apples while we're at it? Alright, Mr. Bryden. Let's chop.
Good day, Mr. Bryden.
Miss,
I like his voice.
I'll stop you there.
You're
I know what you're going to ask.
right, you do.
No, I haven't changed my mind.
Well,
There'll be no digging here, lass.
Mr. Bryden, allow me to explain. There has been an astonishing development this morning.
Yes?
My father was with your brother during the excavation.
Oh,
you alright?
Yeah?
Yes. Can you believe it? I had no idea he had been here.
the answer's still no, lass.
But I'm rich and
I
posh!
saw what happened to poor Samuel. I won't risk the same happening to anyone else.
But
That's enough now. You can feast your eyes on that hovel to your heart's content, but there'll be no digging.
Well, then fine. I'm gonna go out there. Just do a little wildcat digging. Here's that stone again. I mean, he is smart, to be honest. AR.
I must gain Mr. Bryden's permission to excavate.
No, not really. I mean...
I'm right here.
In good time.
Oh, fine.
In good
Don't let us. What about the rock?
I can't see how that will help me.
I wonder if I showed it to him, if it would make any difference.
I must gain Mr. Bryden's...
Do that.
Yeah, let's go try showing him that. What do you make of this?
What do you make of this stone, Mr. Bryden? It was strapped to my father's journal.
Wait a minute. Let me see that.
Aha!
By God. Wait here a moment. I need to get something from inside.
I waited for what felt like an age. I now realize that Mr. Bryden must have been in a great debate with himself, wondering whether or not to share his own piece of the mystery with me. The goat stared at me, seemingly in pity, as I stood there in that rolling fog. Finally, Mr. Bryden emerged.
Dun dun dun.
Now then. As far as I know, what I have here is the only thing that Samuel brought back from Barrow. Take a look.
Okay.
Incredible!
They look stylistically very similar because they've got the stars on it, like the goats that stared archaeologists this summer in cinemas.
A pair!
That's been in me drawer ever since Samuel passed. I suppose it might be important, so I kept it safe. Fate is clearly playing a part in your arrival, lass.
Please, Mr. Bryden, allow me to excavate HOB'S Barrow, a place that is no more than dirt and stone.
He does have a Sean Bean vibe to him, doesn't he?
You're not gonna give up, are you, lass?
Nope. I'm young and plucky.
I'm not.
Samuel managed to say one thing about those men that helped him.
They died horribly. He regrets leaving them
Samuel
behind.
managed to say 2 things about those men that helped him.
I think it's time I tell you.
Yes, it is.
Yes?
He stuttered out that one of those fellows could barely walk after they got out of there.
Barely walk. Didn't my dad like lose use of his limbs?
Tongue-tied too, the man were.
My father.
You what?
My father. He had an accident around 25 years ago that left him bedbound and unable to talk.
Aye, could be him.
My mother told me it happened in a horse riding accident.
Of course she did. You were what? A child?
Samuel boarded up that barrow for a reason. Something unnatural occurred, I know it.
I know you do know it, but they're not going to let you leave the story, unlike the postman. I'm sorry.
Mr. Bryden, we must rely on our rational faculties to explain any...
Promise me you'll be careful.
Of course I'll be careful. I'm a dynamite archaeologist.
Any sign of trouble, leave without hesitation and we board that accursed place up again.
Sure. True.
Understood?
Wait,
Totes.
you're giving me permission to excavate?
Aye. Against me better judgment.
He's going to die mysteriously overnight.
I don't have the energy to stop you, lass.
Thank you so much. I am grateful.
Don't make me regret my decision.
I'm going to skip all 4 hours back to town.
Take Samuel's stone.
Are you sure?
Aye. Give it back to me when you're finished, though.
I promise. Thank you. I'll be sure to show you my discoveries, Mr. Bryden.
Bryden's.
I'd rather you don't. Now then, I've got things to get on with.
Like what?
I don't suppose you can spare any labour to help me with the dig?
He's an old man! What is he going to do?
Don't push your luck, lass. Market's on today. Plenty of able-bodied men about. Ta-ra now.
And like that, I finally had permission to excavate HOB'S Barrow.
Just no money to hire any laborers to help.
It might be worth going back to town.
Oh yeah, I'm
That
going
might
to.
have ungummed stuff.
Oh yeah, totally.
As exciting as that was, I was distracted by what Mr. Bryden said of his brother's associate. There was no doubt in my mind that father was the stricken man he spoke of. You told me he was crippled after coming off his horse. Why did you lie to me? To protect me? To stop me from following in his footsteps?
Well, she was just burning all of his papers on the lawn, child. Perhaps you could remember that in the
You
flash.
failed,
Ooh.
and so did Charles Bryden. He should have said no. He should have never given me that stone.
Dun dun dun! You have any apples? I need to still bribe the horse. I know, she's got the idiot ball with both hands. I wonder if maybe I could get berries from the place in the woods.
A little bit poisony.
Yeah, I'm slightly worried about poisoning the horse, you know.
Don't feed the horse fairy mushrooms. Do you want sleep near? This is how you get sleep near.
It's just worms. I can have more worms if I want them. Do I want another worm?
I don't know. Do you want another worm? Do you want
No,
to feed
really.
the horse a worm?
I don't think the horse is gonna eat worms.
I shall name you Kenneth II.
Okay, I apparently
Okay, you have a
worm.
worm now. It fucking wormedy.
I don't know why I have a worm, but I do. There we go. And wasn't there a fishing opportunity over here? There was a stream, wasn't there? This is just the cairn,
You're about to run into Fairy Girl.
probably. No? Oh, this is Leonard Shoulder's house.
Don't beat the silly chicken. Bad. Are you taking your thieving washing in, have you, Len?
Is he home?
Is it the pub?
I'm gonna try
Mr.
while we're
Shoulder
here.
told me he'd be at the Plough and Furrow.
Yes, so? He's not around. I can break it into his house. Very well. Feed the worm to a chicken. Interesting idea, Wendy. Maybe it'll give us an egg. I don't know why I would give the egg to the horse.
Make a souffle for the horse.
That would be rather cruel to the poor worm.
Yeah, that's the point! Why do I have it?
That would be rather cruel to the poor worm.
Okay. Very well. That won't be happening. I was gonna say, what do you think normally happens to worms? I need something to bribe the horse with.
You are not the only one who thinks the worms look like Trogdor.
Consummate beef. Consummate. We've been in the church. We check on the pastor?
Check on the pastor.
Concerned.
It's locked.
Still want to know where that dog is. One door! Thank you. Oh dear.
Oh, Lord.
Why do I have a close-up of his eye?
What is he painting?
Hello, dear.
Is that my father?
Good day.
There's the dog.
Sydney! Must you be so unruly?
Must you be so
Run
unruly?
along home now, won't you?
Yeah, I'm assuming this is the Lord as well.
The water is icy cold.
I think this is Panswick. Alright, I guess I'll finally talk to him.
I believe we've met.
Miss Thomasina Bateman, the famous antiquarian.
My reputation precedes me.
I can assure you it does.
Dun dun dun! I'm not schmarmy, honest. I'm gonna save.
And you are?
Yep.
James.
Uh-huh.
What do you know of Lord Panswick?
A fine gentleman. Now that is someone who commands respect.
Uh-huh.
Do you know him personally?
No, I don't think anyone can really claim that. But what a tiring subject. Shall we discuss something a little more exciting?
Okay. What are you painting?
What are you painting?
A new world.
Oh my god.
Quite the ambition.
Indeed, my ambition knows no bounds.
Who is this Yance?
Can I see it?
Not yet. It's not finished. Such a world is not complete without you in it.
Oh my god.
You've flattered me, James.
Nonsense. Say you'll let me paint you.
What? Ugh! I haven't even seen your work.
I haven't even seen your work. What if you can't paint?
Don't fret, my dear. You shall be the shining star of my new world.
You are laying it on really thick here, buddy.
When the time comes, I shall call on thee.
Tell me about yourself, James.
Are you a painter?
You see this beck before you. Look at the water. See how it tumbles and falls. I seek one spot on which my eyes can rest, be it a stone or a small corner of the current. I meet it with my gaze, and out of the tumbling and falling, a new land rises. I see a new world.
What are you on?
You certainly have the eloquence of an artist.
You notice that is not a compliment. Tell me about your
Is
dog.
that your dog?
Yes, his name is Sydney. Quite the excitable pup. Don't mind his bark. The little fellow wouldn't hurt a fly.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know of HOB'S Barrow?
I'd like to know more about you, Thomasina.
Oh, I'm sure you would.
What time do you like to rise in the morning?
What question is that?
How do you like your tea? What makes you happy?
Okay, fine.
Well, I like to rise early and watch the sunrise.
With your husband,
Uh-huh.
I'm sure.
Oh, you cats.
No, I'm
cat.
currently unentangled.
Such a view should be shared with at least a lover.
Do you deem yourself fit for this position?
Ooh! Okay! Tit for tat time!
Indubitably. But do go on. How do you like your tea?
Wow!
Black like my
With
men.
just a splash of milk.
No sugar, of course.
No sugar.
It rots the teeth. Your smile is as dazzling as the Himalayan snow.
Oh my god.
Oh, James.
And finally, what makes you happy?
Spending time with my father.
Oh, what an interesting lie.
I should like to meet him.
Perhaps you will. And you, James? I propose the same queries to you.
All in good time.
What is this? Who? Do not like.
My truths will surround you in good time.
Good grief.
Because that's not sinister and potentially molesty at all.
Do you know Leonard Shoulder?
A man of Bewley.
And a Bewley.
Yes.
I care not for the men of Bewley.
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 Only for the visitors.
Uh-huh. I don't think I want to ask him about the stone.
But
What do you make of this stone?
It looks antique. You might want to keep a hold of it.
Goodbye.
See you soon, my dear.
yes, of course. Ah,
Can I go
too
this way?
soon, my dear.
Oh, it won't let me cross.
The delicate flowers smell rather sweet.
I can't pick it. Well, I can try. Hang on, I have a knife now.
I can't see how that will help me.
Okay, well then, use your imagination! It's a knife, Thomasina!
Sharp knife.
Are you having fun?
I sometimes flirt with the local nobility too. Gives me a tremendous sense of foreboding. Shrub life.
Wait. Like everyone should. Already got the resin.
Have a cup of tea and think about excavating the barrow. Shrub life.
What are those berries you're picking?
An ancient breed, no good for eating.
about
However,
horses?
they do have some medicinal qualities.
I see. I can't think of anything else.
Alright, fine. I don't have anything to give the horse, and it's frustrating me.
Don't give the horse tree resin.
I will not give the horse. Maybe the horse wants tree resin. I doubt it, but
This is a non-judgmental equine space. You have no objet de question.
I have no objet d'equestrian. I have no.
Horse things.
Alright. Oh, there's people.
Oh, hello.
Pie seller. I have no money. Vegetables, produce. Okay, so now she's set up. Skins, meat, produce. Who's this guy? Somebody going to the pub. I'm gonna check on the horse again. Maybe now that I know its
I
name.
don't wish to lose an eye.
No,
I'll have to gain her trust.
The guy was serving tea. But they both said no sugar in their tea. What was the horse's name?
Thistlecrack.
Thistlecrack. That was it. But I have no money. This is very frustrating.
Yorkshire, you barter for it.
With what?
Worm.
Hello, Miss Tompkins.
Hello.
We weren't introduced earlier. My name is Thomasina.
Mom?
Tell me about
How
yourself.
do you fare, Miss Tompkins?
I'm waiting for Mr. Ambrose. Have you seen him?
Who's that?
The milkman. Ms. Fenchurch will be ever so cross if I've no milk for his lordship.
I'm afraid I haven't seen him.
Tell me about
You
Lord
are in the
Panswick.
employ of Lord Panswick.
Aye, he employs Arthur Bewley in one way or another.
Who is Miss Fenchurch?
Housekeeper.
His lordship's housekeeper.
Yep.
I'm in need of some help for my excavation. Do you think his lordship could lend me some of his labourers?
Maybe.
Might you introduce me to him?
Sorry, Ma'am, but his lordship doesn't take visitors. Any road, I must wait here for Mr. Ambrose. Ms. Fenchurch will be ever so cross.
Okay, no milk. Yes, fine.
If Mr. Ambrose doesn't turn up, and I find you some milk, would you be able to introduce me to Lord Panswick?
Fetch quest!
His lordship really doesn't like visitors, Ma'am.
I'll write a note. Deliver
I'll
it.
take the risk.
Miss Fenchurch will be cross with me. But she'll be even crosser if I come back without fresh milk.
So, do we have a deal?
Aye.
All right.
Bring me some milk, and I'll take you to his lordship.
A moat
Okay.
you can't cross,
Thank
a key you can't get.
Ain't done the right NPC side
quest
quest
yet.
But hopefully Mr. Ambrose will arrive soon.
Who was Mr. Ambrose? The milk.
Have you been waiting long for Mr. Ambrose?
Yes. Goat milk. Exactly.
Aye, he should have been here a good 2 hours ago.
And you've just been standing there.
He's here every market day, you see. He sells only the freshest milk. Miss Fenchurch swears by it.
I bet he's down at the station.
I hope misfortune hasn't befallen him on his way here.
I'm sure he will turn up.
Oh, I hope so.
What do you make of these stones?
Oh, gives me the creeps.
Good response.
Why?
Dunno, just a feeling.
Right, Hawkeye. Something tells me misfortune has befallen him on his way here.
Are you familiar with HOB'S Barrow?
What's that?
Never mind. I'll let you know if I find some fresh milk.
Thank you, Ma'am.
You can't feel squirm door to the
But tell me
Worminator.
if you see Mr. Ambrose.
I will.
All right. Should I talk to these other people first?
I think you got like 2 more
Can I
touch
interest you
quests
in
to
a
do.
pie?
You
Yes,
always
but I
interest
have no
me in a
money.
pie, big
Finest
man.
bun in all the county. 2p each.
No, thank you.
You're missing out.
I'll bet.
Apples.
Good day.
Freshly picked apples, miss. Would you like to try one on the house like?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Here you are, miss.
Bye then.
The apple looks somewhat rotten. It's riddled with holes.
All right. I bet the horse likes it. Now
Good
you're set
day.
up.
Fresh produce.
What about milk?
Do you have any milk for sale?
Not today, sorry.
What have you got for sale?
I'm selling meat, vegetables, and all sorts of herbs and things.
Little known fact, herbs and things is a common and popular apothecary in York.
Herbs and
Herbs
thyme.
and things.
Herbs and thyme.
You got saffron, yeah.
You're welcome to have a gander.
I'll be sure to browse. Goodbye.
Ta-ra, miss.
Yeah, I have a wormy apple. I'm gonna go give it to the horse.
Excuse me, I have to incompetently bribe a horse. Who the fuck are you? You, remain still.
He is background. That is what he is. What are you in for? Atmosphere.
Tonight's gender, herbs and things.
Right, horse.
The wormy apple.
Hey,
Take it.
girl. Would you like an apple? She is completely indifferent. Perhaps the apple is too spoiled for her liking.
Oh, damn son of a bitch.
Picky
fucking...
horse. I need your tail, you fool. Come here. Knifey stabby.
I could certainly use the knife to cut some hair from her tail, but I'm gonna have to gain her trust unless I want a hoof to the nose.
She doesn't want the terrible apple. Alright.
Who in town would want a worm-riddled apple?
Right? Hawkeye, I'm afraid to do that, but okay, let's give it a try.
I think I know who in town would want the worm-riddled apple.
I can't see how that will help me.
No. Ooh.
Wally. You can lift the curse by burying the apple at the fairy circle.
Not a bad idea. It's through the church, right?
Yeah. Wendy also has an excellent plan. Can we cut the apple and pick the wormies out?
Interesting idea. I like that. Let's try it.
No, that's not it.
Ah, fine.
You're not helpful, Thomasina. You have a very negative energy.
Oh, thank you. Excellent.
Also, I think we have fast travel between locations.
Oh, yeah, don't we? Do we have map? Go to the Devil's Toe and back over, right? She also doesn't want
your bag of boiled peanuts.
Right? Well, Wally's gone. Should we just bury the apple?
That's a peculiar idea.
You're just not ready for my insights, Thomasina.
What am I supposed to do with this rotten apple?
Feed it to the goat.
That's not a bad idea. That's a very good idea, actually. I mean, I guess that's one way to get back. Though I want to check the station first.
I think you also have that as a fast travel spot, but I'm not.
Oh yeah, let's check. Thank you for reminding me fast travel.
It's fine. I'm goose to your maverick on this one. It's okay. It's without the death.
Leave railway station.
Or the miscast son in the 30 years later sequel.
Nobody here. Station remains closed. But let's walk back, so in case anything has befallen. I hate this screen. I don't see the milk. Nope. Alright. And then we're gonna go back to the dude this way. Ah, dude is gone. The dude did not abide. Yes, the water is ice. That's nice.
And you wash the worms out of the apple in the bag.
That would seem strange, but I will give it a try.
No, that's not it.
I kind of think like the goat's the logical choice because goats don't give a fuck.
Yeah, ghosts would probably eat the worm.
Yeah. Can't kill goats in any way that truly matters, so...
Yep, the postman and the milkman are looped. Let's get out of here!
In memory of Percival Roach.
Alright, was he out this way? He was all the way to the... Hi, buddy. I mean, we could try feeding the apple to the worm.
The worm has found a new home within the holes of the rotten apple.
Alright. Now what do we do?
What the juice?
It's a worm house. Okay. Should we now go feed them to the goat? I'm a little conflicted about what to do here. I'm right there with you, Kiwi. I haven't figured out why yet. Nope, that's the wrong house.
Fast travel?
God damn it, remind me it exists. It's
Mr. Bryden's farm, I think.
Mr. Bren's farm, right? Oh, that's a great idea, Goblin! Confront the apple seller and show
Goblin.
him the word in it.
Goblin,
be
you
like-
are a genius.
And be like, I want a different apple. Ooh, yes. Oh, very.
Let's go Becky him the fuck up. Let's go. You, sir, I wish to complain.
See here.
I'm not sure they would be interested.
Fuck off.
What? Well, let me talk to him and see.
Good day.
How did you like your apple?
I'm afraid it is rather rotten, sir.
Hey up. That's slander, that is. Don't you be going around telling folk I'm handing out rotten apples.
But you did. Look.
I'm not sure they would be interested. I'm not sure they would be interested.
Let me talk to her and be
There's
like,
nothing else I wish to discuss.
Yes, let's go tell the other people in town. He gave me a rotten apple.
I don't wish to give that. I don't wish to give that away.
All right. I mean, the only other thing I can think of is maybe the horse wants it now, but that would be very weird.
Stanley?
That's an interesting idea.
Good day.
Freshly picked. Selling them at a would misliked.
No, thank you.
Yeah, let's show Stanley and be like, your apple purveyor's full of it. Yeah, see, they're just miscellaneous people. Oh, there's more people in the pub.
Joe, perhaps you've had enough sugar?
Sugar.
Don't you start an all.
Yeah,
Hey, Joe, let's have a word about that sugar, shall we? There's the teapot!
Hands off me, sugar.
I think this is supposed to be for all the patrons, sir.
I said hands off.
Come on, Joe. Be nice to our visitors.
Ha! This place has gone to buggery.
Hey, dog.
Ha! Now I have a sugar cube! Neener, neener! Also, Stanley, don't buy apples from that guy.
Do you have any fresh milk going spare?
Sorry, lass. I've none at all.
Never mind. Goodbye.
See you soon.
Alright, we have to take a little bit of ad break and I am desperately parched. I'm out of water. So, let's take 3 minutes and a little stretch, and then when we get back, we will finally bribe this...
Apple justice!
We will have Appley justice and bribe this horse. Alright? We'll be right back. As soon as I find the button.
Sorry, dude.
It's good. All right, headphones. Right to you.
Screw you, Leonard. You're not the sugar boss of Bewley.
Sugar possibility. Why did I go in my room?
I don't know. Why did you go in your room?
I don't. I'm leaving. You can't stop. Watching you, Joe.
I already took some.
Fine.
Take the rest. Hold eye contact the whole time.
Just to piss him off. Like these baby birds. Alright, Thistle Cracker, whatever your name is. Here.
Here, girl. Eat this. Good girl.
Now, hold
Hopefully
still.
that's gained some trust between us.
Now hold still while I
Now,
cut your
hold
tail.
still while I cut you.
I've managed to cut off a few lengthy strands.
Alright. Horsehair. Bow.
I must coat the hair with something waxy first.
Like the
otherwise
resin.
the string will have no friction.
Fine. A little crafts later.
There we are. This should make sufficient bowstring now.
Sure. Bowstring. Bow.
I've done it. The bowstring seems to hold on sufficiently.
Hooray! Now I just have to find this child. Again.
The last time you saw her, she was out by the Devil's Toe, which you can fast travel.
That's the menu. I'm gonna say. Got me a bow. Take an arrow to the knee. Is that an O? Yes. I was gonna say, can I just
great.
can I just get the hell out of here?
Hey, John Lennon, still in your ride. Sorry.
Hey, Thistlecrack.
That was Shogo.
Do you think that was Shoko making horse noises?
Head horse Shogo again.
Hold on. Let me put both my head. Hang on. Of course you could pet the horse. Let's pet the horse.
Hey, Thistlecrack.
No, I think that's just an actual horse sound.
Hey,
Okay. Enough with petting the horse, lady. Let's go. We have work to do. Let's go see if we can find the funking Fey child. This is where the other place where Wally is.
The road
No. Okay, fine. Fast travel. No!
Hi, child. Here is your bow.
Look what I have for you.
I'm expecting lightning any second now.
Yeah, here we go.
Am I having flashbacks? Am I disassociating? What is happening? Oh
She's
dear.
left. You're going to have to accompany the musician.
That does
My
not.
head is spinning. What happened? Hello?
Yeah, right? Make sure you have all your internal organs.
Where did she go? The girl left her fiddle behind.
Don't touch it. No!
I'll take it with me in case I see her again.
Yeah.
To understand what just happened.
All right. Oh, Thomasina.
Well,
Great. There was a trophy for
there was a trophy for that called A Strange Incident at the Devil's Toe. Okay.
Now we're going to find some milk for Lord Bastard.
I think we try with the goat, to be honest. Again with the bunny. Oh, wait, I fast travel. I keep forgetting. Fast travel. Yeah, Mr. Bryden's farm, right? Offering it to the fairies or putting it in the circle is a very interesting idea.
I'll do that. Oh, the fiddle.
Putting the fiddle in the circle might be a good idea, too.
I should ask Mr. Bryden for permission before attempting to milk his goat.
You sure? Alright, fine.
So, Mr. Bryden, can I milk your goat? Please stop calling.
Please stop it. I need your goat.
What do you want?
Do you have any fresh milk going spare?
If you can get any milk out of old Eunice, you're welcome to it.
Eunice?
Me goat. Good luck.
Give it a shot.
They are still going to be angry with that poor girl. I agree with you completely. But let's give it a try. Eunice is the perfect name for a goat, right?
We have an incoming content warning, apparently.
Yeah, there may be a jump scare or something similar. Just so everyone's aware.
All right, we're doing this.
This Bosch lady. Yeah, let me pop the content warnings up again. What the hell? I tried to milk a goat! What is this?
So what I'm sensing is goat milk is a no-no.
I'm not sure what that was. I don't know what's happening to me.
Look, the goat is like looking at the screen.
All this superstitious nonsense must be getting to my head.
But we don't milk Eunice.
Did I mention milk Eunice? You get visions of horrific violence. Also, ever since birth. That was Thursday, and it's red.
Should we try
Well
again?
spotted that there is rope wrapped around that tree at that exact point. What happened to Mr. Bryden's brother?
I think they said he took his own. Should I try a peace offering?
I'm not going near that thing again.
Okay, so we're done with this storyline, is what
We
you're
should
saying.
probably leave the bucket.
I'm gonna try one more time.
I'm not going.
Okay.
Apparently it's our bucket now. Okay, good to know.
Okay.
Mr. Bryden, still in your bucket.
Huh.
Black Phillip also brilliantly turns up in an episode of What We Do in the Shadows as a familiar for another vampire. He and Guillermo just hang out and have coffee.
I should ask Mr. Bryden if he could milk.
If he could milk the goat for me.
Mr. Bryden, could you milk the certain goat for me? Thank you.
Well, did you get any milk out of her?
Didn't even get close.
I tried, and failed miserably.
She's a temperamental beast.
Perhaps you could milk her for me?
I'd like to help you, lass, but I've just had a flare-up in me joints. I've worked myself too hard this morning.
Where's your wife?
I couldn't bend down to save myself.
Is there anything I can do to help?
My wife would say I'm beyond any help, I'm certain of that. But if you know of any remedies for aching joints, please send them my way.
Oh, I'm fetch questing now. Now I have to go back to the old lady's.
I'll see what I can do, Mr. Bryden.
I'm
Quickly,
on
teleport to Mother
do
Mildred.
the thing, to do the thing, to do
Yep.
the thing, to
Yep,
do
yep.
the
Rest
thing.
for a while. Ta-ra now.
I like how he backs into the house. All right. No, stop knocking on the door, Thomasina.
He's not answering.
I love that he's just fuck off. just fuck off.
I need something for the old guy's joints, but I'm
Flashback.
gonna have another flashback if you'll excuse me.
Daddy, I have something for you.
Oh, so she's a teenager now, we're getting closer to.
I do hope you remember it. I've taken great care of it.
Oh God, she kept that piece of paper. She didn't put it in the fire.
I'll fetch it for you now, all right?
Great.
I should show Daddy what I've brought.
What did I bring?
Daddy, you must remember
Oh,
this.
it's the vase.
The day that started it all. It's the red urn you buried in the garden for me.
Raining outside. Yeah.
My first ever excavation.
He's breathing. You can see his chest move every once in a while.
Where should I put it?
Perfect spot.
Mother took away all the knickknacks that used to sit on these shelves. The pot might look nicer a little closer to the light anyway.
Yeah, the lamp.
Yeah, it's supposed to go.
Perfect. It will catch the light from your lamp so nicely.
Ears ache from being in headphones so much.
There. I'm going to become a great barrow digger just like you.
Because that won't end badly at all.
I hope the pot reminds you of those adventures we had together when I was a child, and how thankful I am for everything you've taught me. Now I must tell you about my visit to Pallinghurst. I found an arrowhead.
What a sad. It is sad. Hi, can you help me?
Good day.
Yes.
What if Dad is stuck in a nightmare world like what Thomasina keeps seeing in the purple?
I like
Interesting.
that.
Do you have any fresh milk going spare?
No, sorry.
Not to worry. Do you know of any remedies for aching joints?
You're too young to be suffering from this, surely.
It's for someone else, Mr. Bryden.
Yes. I know just the poultice.
Capital. May I have some?
Well, I don't have the ingredients, I'm afraid.
Oh, God!
What
do
can
you
I
need to
do for
make
you,
it?
old woman?
It's a simple blend made of natural elements.
Could you be a little more specific?
Elderflower and flirtwort.
Okay, I know where the elderflower is.
That by the stream?
Yeah.
I can make the poultice for you if you bring me these things. Then it just needs to be applied directly to the joints. That should ease his burden.
Thank you. Where can I find some elderflower?
There used to be quite a few elder plants growing here in Herne Wood, but they've long since gone. Nowadays, you might find the shrub growing within a hedgerow or a private garden.
I see. What does elderflower look like?
Elderflowers are small, white, and grow in clumps on the elder shrub. Elder shrubs can grow in all shapes and sizes. Just look out for the clumps of tiny white flowers.
Yeah, tiny white flowers. And flirtwort?
Where can I find some flirtwort?
Flirtwort is not commonly found around Bewley. It's a perennial shrub that bears small white flowers.
Oh, shit. There's a lot of small white flowers going spare.
You might find some growing out on moors if you're lucky.
That's the one at the back.
Yeah.
Thank you. Farewell.
Now I must teleport away.
Doodle-doodle.
Player, welcome be Mark.
No, there's not a... Fast travel. What's the easiest way to get there? Start for the railway station. Nope, no flowers. She said gardens or the moors.
You're going to walk up through the centre of town and see what you can see.
Yeah.
It's very small.
No.
Any ground level window boxes on the pub?
Smart idea. Yeah, these are some. Sure.
This looks like it might be elderflower. I'll take some.
Okay, so that's elderflower. So where the chop is the float? We'll try the devil's toe.
Yeah. That's out the other side of the church. Might be some. Oh!
Father Pukey, how we doing?
Excuse me, Miss Bateman. I'm in something of a hurry. Farewell. God knows when we shall meet again.
Is that a threat or a promise?
Which work is that quote from?
Good fucking God. Not.
Romeo and Juliet. Oh, he's gone.
Oh, he's gone.
Why is he in such a hurry? You want to follow him?
We'll have gone, dude.
You go out here to get sick again? Take a detour through the woods. It could happen. It's not happening, but you know, hey. Nope. Alright, fine. Go back to the church. One of those, right? Is that out on the moors, right? Hmm. No. There's the carrot. No, but I'm gonna check.
I've no desire to lug a block of wood.
Oh, then don't lug a block of wood around the countryside. Just look for some flowers, okay? Have another one. Check in town.
These flowers look pretty. Someone must take good care of them. The window box is wet.
Oh, well, maybe she's got.
I can't think of anything else.
Yes, why would the sundries provider be someone to talk to when I'm looking for a sundry?
Mutton pies!
Nope.
She perhaps have flirtboard as an herb.
Well, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to try to talk to her, but...
Because her stock is this clickable item.
Pins, meat, herbs, yeah.
This looks like elderflower to me.
You already have.
I already have that. Okay. Hang on, I got one more idea. Not in here. Look at this. There's positively tens of people. Nope. Where's the other place that you can get to the moors? Is it out the other side of the church?
I think it's at the other side of the church, yeah.
Up here, right? No, it just takes me back to his house. hate you. Yeah, you could click on the mushrooms. Let's go back. I have to wrap up here pretty quick. I want to solve this. There's so many fetch quests.
You want me to pull up a walkthrough?
Barrow.
But there's one at the Barrow.
No. No flowers on the Barrow. I do like the idea of giving the fiddle to the fairies. But I bet she'll say it's something silly and she won't do it. Go back to town.
The shop, it's right there.
This is where I dug up Jane's ragdoll. No, that won't work.
See?
Worth a shot, though.
Worth a shot. Alright, so where do we find the other thing? I'm gonna try one more thing. Maybe he'll spot some. Let's sit on the bench.
Got you a trophy.
Got me an achievement, but didn't find the... Nowhere else to look.
Let me take a look.
Because we checked the woods.
Yep.
Rest. Sometimes we all need to sit and watch the world go by. Oh, okay. If I see Wally again, yeah, but I haven't. Let's go back to town. Maybe I can ask the bartender. I mean, it's unlikely, but... Stanley! No.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
There's nothing else I wish...
The Church Tower Garden.
Church Tower Garden.
Yep.
I hadn't gone inside the church, so... Okay. Oh, give the musician the violins a great idea. Let's do that when we come back.
Scotch eggs.
Well, you didn't say Scotch eggs. You said mountain
This
pie.
changes things.
This changes
my man.
things. I'm still broke, though. Oh. Oh, she's got her treats.
The flowers have long since dried out. I don't want them.
Good day to you, pet.
Hello, Mrs. Duplancy.
If you're looking for Father Roach, he won't be back until tomorrow.
Do you have any fresh milk going spare?
I don't, pet.
Not to worry.
With Father
Where is
Roach.
Father Roach?
You might have noticed the good father has a green thumb.
Has he?
He's gone to visit his friend in the countryside to purchase some seedlings for his tower garden.
What tower garden?
Where is
What
Father
garden?
Roach's tower garden?
Why, on top of St. Edmund's, of course. He's got a lovely collection of cuttings up there. You'll have to ask him to show you.
It does sound rather pleasant. It's a shame he's not around.
Well, he does have a spare key for the tower door somewhere.
Oh? Where would that be?
Do you know where Father Roach keeps his spare key?
No, that's his business. If I did know, I'd fetch it myself and take you up there.
Not to worry.
I do recall him saying he hid it outside somewhere, for safekeeping, like.
Outside somewhere. We're in the moors. You know that, right?
Were it in the graveyard?
Fresh
Oh, I
grave.
don't know. Best wait till he gets back.
I'm not
pet.
waiting till he gets back. Did you meet my father?
I found out my father visited Bewley some 25 years ago. William Bateman, perhaps you remember him?
Bateman. William Bateman. I remember a William Baldwin. He were a right miserable sod.
My father was only in Bewley briefly, from what I understand. I'm trying to piece together what he was doing
Fresh
here.
grave was a good chance.
You'll have to ask him. I don't recall anyone of that name.
About the previous
My
excavation.
father took part in an excavation at HOB'S Barrow.
We'll finish up this line of inquiry and then check the grave and then we'll wrap it up.
Do you recall the excavation?
I concern myself only with matters related to the church.
And your Bakewells.
I'm sorry I can't be more helpful.
These box pews are most unusual. I've never seen any quite so tall.
We Bewley folk like our privacy.
Dun dun dun!
Many of the pews are owned by individual families.
Some might accuse you of hiding secrets.
Now, pet.
I jest.
Honest.
At my age, it's hard to climb in and out of them. I'd rather stand.
What do you make of these stones?
Yeah, he went to go marry the
Christian.
postman and the
I'm
milkman.
certain of that.
I agree. Much older, I feel.
Older than Christianity? Oh, the youth of today.
Oh, sweetheart.
Does the name Saxnot mean anything to you?
Is that a village near Erdlow?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
No, never mind. Thanks for your time.
Lord be with you.
And also with you.
Can I have your basket?
That's not mine to interfere with.
What did I take? Just, okay. I'll go into turn-based mode and we'll sneak attack. And we'll
Shift
take
the camera.
basket.
And
Right, we need Vicar Postman Milkman fic now. I mean, it's a small thing.
this doesn't feel nice.
This appears to be a recently dug, unmarked grave.
Nobody look. Do-do-do-do-do.
I may be a barrow digger, but I am no grave robber.
No, it's the plaques on the wall.
Okay.
In memory of Peter... In memory of William Ager. In memory of... In memory...
Okay.
In memory... In memory...
This is gonna be boring.
In memory... In memory of... In memory of Romeo Hegg, dearly missed by his beloved Juliet.
That's fake. That's fakey McFakington.
In memory... I think I can chip away at this plaster.
I know.
There's a key behind here.
Dun dun dun!
This has to be Father Roach's spare.
Is it William Ager, a character in an M.R. James story? It sure sounds like it. Right? Church key acquired. He won't notice, right? Let's take a look.
It's locked.
For fuck's sake, woman.
Just the key.
Capital.
Potted plants.
Father Roach has amassed quite the collection here. I don't wish to disturb it.
I know, but I need some of this.
A small label on the pot reads Flirtwort. This is just what I need.
He won't notice any, right? Excellent. Okay.
Teleport.
But my fast travel is... Oh,
Because you're in the location. So go back out then.
go back down. I do not wish to disturb it. Yoink. Fuck it, I'll disturb it. Now let's see if I can put the key back. You just said something and I missed it. Oh, she puts the key back.
There. I hope that stays on.
All right.
That was very respectful of you.
Now, this is the perfect place to stop, because now becomes the Cascade of Fletch quest completion. And because it's already 10 to 11, and we have to respect Wendy's bedtime. So, let's take a quick 2 minutes, and I will shut down the game, and we will come back and do a shenanigan. Sound good?
Very well.
All right. Quests complete. Let me save. Save. Fetch quest time. All right, we'll be right back.